Hi guys, welcome back to PBT, and I hope you're ready for a mouthful. So this is the Gtw91 or the T91. I've not practiced that, but this is the T91 from G&G, and we thought we'd bring this out because it's just something completely different. It's got that retro vibe. It's still an AR that's obviously super popular, but it's got some weird features. So we're going to start at the front, work our way back, and then we'll dive inside and how this thing might end up in your armory. So obviously at the front, we have that big chunky muzzle brake flash hider system with that sort of almost retro style bolt on the back of it. It is a 14mm counterclockwise thread, so if you want to whip that off and put something different on, it's fine. But if you're looking at this, you're going for a specific vibe, and I think you're going to keep it as classic as possible. We do have some iron sights in this one. So coming back here, we do have a pin iron sight that is adjustable via just screwing it in with the little tool that you normally get in the box. And then we do have the carry handle style rear peep sight that does have the flippable day-night sight variants at the back, but it's airsoft, so you're probably going to keep it on that wide aperture and run like that. If you're not keen on this, again, you wanted to take this classic retro platform and G it up with some modern optics, you can undo the carry handle, and we do have some 20mm Riz under there. The very unique front polymer handguard, again, we've got some grip assist on the bottom, but again, taking this apart is where you will find your battery compartment. We do have a small section of Riz on the bottom, in case you want to fit a bayonet or any of the classic accessories, but there is loads of battery space in here. Again, G&G with the ETUs, this is 11-1 ready. We will try and take this out on the range and show you this thing shooting in all of its various functions. Coming back from the polymer handguard, we do have mount systems here. There is, as far as I'm aware, there are no rail sections row in the box, but again, keeping to its classical nature, it does have the correct mounts. If you wanted to add a bit of Riz to the top, maybe put a pack box or something on there, you do have options. It's just not quite as modular as a modern AR. At the receiver, we do have markings on here, with it being from the east. It does have the correct markings on it, and again, with it being a retro, there's not much ambidextrous controls on this, but you will notice that the one control that is different has the auto down at the bottom. So currently we are on safe. If I flick it to the normal position to get semi-auto, we're on semi-auto. If I flick it round here, we get 3-round burst, and then if I flick it to the bottom, now we're in full auto. So yes, it is a full 360-degree selector, so you can go forwards, backwards, so you can go from safe straight to full auto, or up to semi, or flick it all the way around in any direction and go to 3-round burst. So instead of it having the 3 options and you have to pre-program it, you do get all 4 ready to go on there. Very unique, not really seen that ever on an AR system, but it's just how they've built this one. Magazine release on the right-hand side brings out the 125-round magazine. And as you can see, with the G&G mag, there is something slightly different just here. So this is how the bolt stop system works. So this is a little switch on the back that depresses a switch inside here. You might not be able to see that there, but I'm just pressing it where it is now. If that switch is not pressed, it will not fire. So that means it doesn't fire without a mag in. So it needs to have a mag in, and it has to have a loaded mag. Again, it's kind of a double-edged sword safety-wise. Again, you drop your mag out, end of the game, you cannot fire that last round out unless you put your finger in, press that button, make sure that round is clear. But it does mean that if there's no mag in it, it cannot fire. It's just one of them features that kind of works both ways. It is a good feature and it is extremely safe, but if someone that doesn't understand your platform is messing around with it, there is some potential there that you need to know about. So if there's, and again, we've also had people ring up saying their gun's not working, they plug a battery in and nothing's happening because they haven't even got a magazine in the gun. Coming back from that, we do have pull the charging handle, and we are met with the newest iteration of G&G's rotary hop. Again, There is an arrow dictating which direction you need to put this to add hop, but it is so easy to adjust this one. It's one of the best ones out there. You can do it with gloves on. It's very well indented, so once this thing is set in place, it is not going to move all game day. And again, the ping pong on the left hand side drops that forward very satisfyingly, and you can get this loads of rounds downrange. We have the compact buttstock at the back, again 6 position, and we do have the battery in the front, so you never really have to take this off, so you can pretty much put whatever you want on the back of here. So internally we obviously have that the G&G ETU MOSFET system controlling that burst, full auto and all them systems. At the front we do have a 6.08mm barrel, and it is about 380mm in length. So an extremely unique platform. Has some really cool features with the selector and the 3-arm burst and full auto, and being able to go from safe to full auto immediately might take some getting used to, but gives you an advantage that some people don't have on the field, so could come in clutch at some points. So we are going to load this thing up with some rounds. We'll set the hop. We're going to throw an 11-1 in it because it is a G&G and it is MOSFETted. It's all safe to do so, and it is perfectly fine to run G&Gs on 11.1 that are correctly MOSFETted and good to go. So we're going to take this on our outdoor range. We've got a 30 metre and a 60 metre target. So again, with it being a standard bore barrel, we're hopeful that it can do enough work, but we will put it through its paces and see what it can do. So we'll throw some 2.8s in it, we'll set the hop, and we'll meet you on the range in just a moment. So guys, we've made it out here with the T91. We've thrown some 2.8s in here, and we've just got a quick eye in, just seeing what it's like and making sure the hop is set. So we are going to start with semi-auto first, just going at them closer targets, just seeing if I can make sure my eye's in. Nice and comfortable. So we do have 4 points on the selector switch on this. So 3-round burst. And then if we go all the way around again, so the selector is now pointing straight downwards. Nice. So if we go all the way around to semi again, going for that far target. A couple of dropping in. 3-round burst at the far one. And a quick burst. And as you can see, bolt stop has kicked in because of the switch on the back of the magazine. But what we're on about by the selector, we're on safe, single, 3-round burst, and full auto. So it is a full 360-degree selector. Yeah, extremely unique. Does reach out and touch that target reasonably okay for what is essentially a standard AEG, but it's got their MOSFET features that make it extremely useful indoors, outdoors, wherever you want. And if you want something as unique as this, look no further. It's got that retro vibe to it with some classic parts. It's impressed me enough that I'd probably be tempted to run it in a game, maybe. Usually I'm more onto the modern vibe, but I do like the aesthetic of this thing. Let us know down below. As always, like, subscribe, comment, help us out with that algorithm. And if that is everything, I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.